Okay, so today's video is, and I just had to give you some backstory. I just had to restart that. I did do this for like 20 minutes, running through everything I have and why I'm using it. I just had a bunch of people join my lobby and talk away to me for a good like 20 minutes. So I have to restart. That's why there's like random things just all on the floor here because they've been in here just babbling. So consider this a restart. Um, so I had a guy ask me earlier on to do a Kit Shakedown. Now, personally, I don't see the point in doing a Kit Shakedown because it is a game. You can't custom build anything just yet. It is an idea that I would like to see added. That's going to be in a separate video. But for now, I mean, these dudes were adamant that I do it because they were just interested in what I use and why, apparently. So this video I'm hoping to keep relatively short, under 15 minutes at least. So I'm just going to quickly run through my weapon systems, why I've built them out, the way I've built them out, what weapons they are, and I'm just going to go through my clothing. It's not going to be anything crazy. Just you guys were adamant to see it, so it's going to be, here you go, ask and you shall receive. So to start off, this is my rifle setup here. So this is a H&K 416A5. Now, I use this over the Novetzky and all the other rifles because I love HKs. They're just my favorite weapon systems ever. They're amazing. Just my opinion. This might look complicated, but it really isn't. So all I have on here, optic, I have Leopold red dot. This is what it looks like. The only reason I run this is I just enjoy the way, I just enjoy how this optic looks. I like it. I like having this colored screen here, so you can kind of see the green around the red dot. It's very faint, but you can kind of see it. It's like a mirrored texture, a little bit of purple. I love that. And then I don't have this giant clunky circle in the middle of it. So if I have this over a target or over a person, it's not blocking that at all. And because the optic is so small, it doesn't block any of my peripheral, like at all. So that's pretty dope. Just my preference. I have a PEG 15 box up front here. Now, I keep this slightly further back because realistically, if you were to have it all the way up front, it's going to be very front heavy. Why? Well, you've got your PEG box, you've got your surefire, suppressor, grip, and whatever else you might have up here, like a sling or whatnot. You will have stuff on here that's going to make it front heavy. And also, if you put your gun in an area where it can be grabbed as you're holding it, you are not going to have a very good time. So I keep it further back for those two reasons. It keeps my weapon as center heavy as humanly possible, whilst keeping this whole front end safe. It's just what I prefer. I like it. The stock, I'm not running anything fancy. I think this is an STD. Yeah. So there's a lot of options for stocks in this game. You got BCMs, you got mag pools, you got so many different things here. I just like the STD. I like how it looks. I like how skinny it is. It's not a giant beefy thing on the back of my rifle. It's nice. I'm using the HK Battle Grip. Now this one isn't the stock grip that comes with it. This is just one I've randomly picked because I like it. Normally I would go for something more vertical, so something just straight up. I prefer the grip that way, but unfortunately, it's not really too many options for that in the game just yet. Just preference. I'm running standard 30 round PMags, just because I don't need too much ammunition. I don't burn through it that fast. I have a stubby grip up front, just for that grip. The only reason that's there is I like where my thumb's positioned at here. The grip is nice. But also, when I flick my rifle down or up from pretty much all angles except from here. Oh, yeah, here too. I can see my bearing. So this is quite an important thing for me because I struggle with navigation. So I did this in my last video, so I already know this, I don't need to look at this. But you can see the degrees you're looking at on the screen here. So for example, this is north, that's west, east, south, right? So it lets me see everything that I need to. That could be inverted. That might be south. I don't know, but it gets my bearing where I need it to be anyway. So That's just all that is. My rifle's nothing crazy. I have backup irons. Now, the reason I have these, I've gotten a lot of criticism about this, having it on my rifle. A lot of people do, believe it or not. They ask me if they can borrow mine, and I just let them. It's just a game. But I have backup irons up here, and I get a lot of stuff for that. Like, why do you have it on there? It's just extra weight. Now, technology will fail. This is a video game, so it's not going to. Like, battery isn't going to run out, screen isn't going to crack. Like, nothing can go wrong because it's a game. But realistically, technology will fail. It's not if, it's when. So, I have backup irons there just in case. I prefer it that way. It's all preference. So that's my rifle build. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Here, this is a SIG M17. This is the base pistol. But I've swapped it out to basically make it into a P320X Legion. Now, this is as close as I can possibly get to it. It's slightly bigger, looks slightly different, but it's kind of what I was going for. I have just a basic Surefire light on here, pretty bright. I have the RMR plate on the top, just so I can run an RMR if I want to. Typically I don't. I'm not a fan of them on my pistols. Nothing crazy about this, just the standard 15 round magazines. That's comfortable for me. I enjoy it. It looks good. So, for clothing, that sums up my weapons, so this is clothing. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy into detail with this because none of this is custom built. I haven't designed any of this, but I have the 3 pistol mags here. I have multi-tool that I can't use, 2 IFAK pouches. I have 1 on the back end of my belt, and I have 1 on my rail system. This is because that guy just spoke there. It's threw me off. No harm to the guy, no foul. So that there's a Pharaoh Concept Rule 1. I believe Forward Observation Script makes 1 as well, but it's just an IFAK pouch. That's all it is. Pulley from both sides. Pretty cool. I like it being there. It's nice. Spare gloves, radio system, general purpose pouch in the back, just random stuff. That's the Pharaoh Concepts FCPC V5 Rifleman build. Now, you'll probably be questioning why I'm rocking a mix of AR1 and Multicam Black. So I run with a group called the 93rd Forward Controllers Group. It's a mix of a bunch of different guys from different backgrounds, some civilians, some military, some whatnot. Me, myself, I'm a civilian, so I happen to know a lot about this stuff. So my kit kind of reflects that. Nothing crazy here. The AOR1 and Multicam Black, that's like the group's uniform, if you would. That's what we rock, so we know who's who. Everyone's rocking different systems. So some people will rock backpacks with their plate carriers, some will rock different helmets and belts. So it makes it easier for us to PID. That's a big thing. And on top of that, just it looks good. So my helmet, I'm using an OpsCore Fast MT. I believe this would be called OpsCore Fast SF if it was an actual name base. This just has everything that's on that is stock. I can't take it off, apart from like the night vision, battery pack, Ear Pro, V-lights, strobes. So I have 2 strobes on here. Don't ask me why. It just makes me more visible under IR, which is important to me. With nods on, I need to be seen. Identification friend or foe is a very big thing. You don't want to get shot in the back of the neck by a friendly. That's just blue on blue is never good. The Ear Pro in this game do work. So when you're in game on a mission, if you click O on your keyboard, it'll toggle them on and off. And all the Ear Pro does is dampen the decibels, so it's not breaking your fucking eardrums. For nods, now I've completed this game twice, so I have everything. I could rock F panos, I could rock quad nods, I could rock whatever. Personally, I prefer just PVS 31s. I like them a lot better. I'm rocking these in white phosphorus with E-Cody. I have a Hellstar strobe, nothing fancy. I don't rock a Scrimmer helmet cover. I don't. Rocking some basic stuff. A big thing is I have a Garmin GPS. I just covered that a second ago partially. This is just easy for nav. It's like a mini nav board. It lets me know where I'm at. I don't run a backpack solely because you can't do anything with these. It's just for show. So with like the Delta bags, realistically they're a medical bag. So the inside of these are all zipped out, different areas for different things. Oh, sorry, pardon me. These are just for show. You cannot customize anything with these other than some patches. That's why I don't rock one. It has no functionality for me at all. It doesn't hold anything, so no need for me to have that. It's extra weight I don't need. In terms of tools, I rock the breaching hammer, the Mjolnir. So this for me, I rock this in slap charges. Now, this for me is important because if I don't want to use a slap charge, or if I'm doing things that's slightly quieter, a hammer you're going to hear, but there's a chance you might not. Slap charge, you're going to hear that from 2 blocks away. They're loud. You know what I mean? It's an explosive device. It's going to go kaboom. Whether a hammer, it's just a block of steel. You hit something with enough force with this in the right area, it's get the gist. For grenades, no, I don't run fragmentations or anything like that. I carry 2 slap charge and I carry 2 9-bangs. I was rocking just normal flashbangs for a while, but having the extra 8 bangs from the 9-bang is really cool for me. For one, I just like the way it sounds and looks. It's more immersive for me. And second of all, these are slightly more effective than the normal flashbangs because they go off multiple times. So there's pros and cons. They're better because they go off multiple times. But cons to them is the stun time is decreased. So a normal flashbang will stun an AI in this game for 15 seconds. That's it. 9-bangs stun them for 5. But that's because they go off 9 times. So if you throw that and you get it to land in the center of the room, you bounce it off a wall, whatever, it's going to stun everyone in that room. So it makes it easier to make entry to it. With magazines, I carry 7 mags, 3 for my pistol. Why do I carry 3 for my pistol? I use my pistol more than my rifle. When my rifle goes down, my pistol is my last resort. And there isn't always an ammo cache or a refill anywhere, so having those extra magazines can be the difference between life or death. Now, for my rifle, I carry the 7. Most of it is AP. I use AP. I'll get into that a different time. It's just for the over-penetration. I like it. My last mag, my 7th magazine, is a tracer mag. That's my E mag. So when I've burned through everything else, our tracers are going to tell me I'm onto my last magazine. When that's out, there's no more. Not everyone does that. Not everybody wants to, and that's perfectly fine. I just rock them like that because it lets me know what's up. Lets me know I'm nearly out. In my opinion, everyone should be doing it because if you want to... How do I say this without being egotistical? If you want your success rates and your survivability to skyrocket, having your last mag as a tracer, it doesn't hurt anything. It does the same damage. It's the same thing as any other ammunition type, except for AP. It doesn't have as much penetration, but the ability to have tracers there to let you know, okay, you're about to be out of ammo, it's such a helpful thing. Like, the amount of times that I've been in situations where I've just burned through magazines and I can't count these, you know what I mean? I don't count. When I'm in a gunfight, I'm not exactly going, okay, 1 bullet, 2 bullet. You get the gist. So that last mag of tracers for me is just vital. I love having it there. It's amazing. That's about it for Kit Shakedown. That's about it. I don't know why you guys wanted this. I'm not going to judge you guys. If that's what you want to see, then you can absolutely just ask away. Ask and you shall receive. But it is a game, so there's no point in me doing kit shakedowns and all this stuff because I haven't built it. It's not personalized at all. Anyone can use the setup. Anyone could build it out. So that's about it. The only thing that I don't run that I really should be running is an ATAC, solely for the ability at ISR. Am I gonna run an ISR? Probably not. ATACs are just, for me, they are super handy to have, but I don't like too much technology. I don't. I like my stuff being as streamlined as humanly possible. So an ATAC for me, it's just extra weight on my carrier that I don't really want. It's another thing I have to provide batteries for and charge and all this shit. For me, it's just not my kind of style, man. I'm a more hard map, you know, map on a hard copy and a compass. That's I'm gonna lose my nav really fast with that, but that's just what I prefer. It's easier. A map isn't never gonna let me down, whereas technology will fail. Yeah, it's always gonna happen. So that's about it for this video. I've covered about everything. And I've went in depth as to... I don't want to kick that die, but it's throwing me off with shooting. I feel really bad for that. But I've covered about everything and why I'm running it. So hopefully that's sufficient enough for, I'm not going to give names, but you three, I hope that's enough for you. Again, just before I wrap this video up, I don't think I said this at the start, I should have, but criticism, it's a big thing for me. So if I'm talking too quiet, if I'm talking too loud, whatever it might be, you want to see different stuff, different games, you want to see me do different missions, do you want me to run with the group, stuff like that. Let me know how I'm doing. And if you want to see certain things, ask me. Like, I will absolutely do whatever. It doesn't faze me at all. I'm fresh. I'm kind of fresh to this. I'm getting back into it, so all of my knowledge is very, very streamlined on this. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a kind of like a learn as I go kind of thing here. So, for terms of like exact times and stuff, my videos are going to be coming out. It's not. I can't give you that. What I can promise you is there will be at least one video every single day. As of the release of this video, I'm actively working on another one. That one, I'm not going to upload on the same day, but it'll be hopefully uploaded for Thursday, so tomorrow. Just keeps me ahead of what I'm doing. So, I mean, I'm not expecting this to blow up like at all. You know, I'm fresh to this stuff. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Not a lot of people know me. You know, YouTube, it's a whole different name and stuff like that. But yeah, criticism. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what you want to see. That would be amazing. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good morning or a good night, whatever, what time it is for you guys. I mean, it's 7 in the morning for me, so it's relatively early. So that about wraps that up. Like I said, have an amazing day or night, and I hope you guys enjoyed this very short video of me explaining what I run and why. So with that, that's a wrap, and I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for watching.